You need to be successful in life is taking risks. I'm not gonna waste your time on anything. That's literally it. It's just taking risks. Now, you may have thought I'd say maybe like the one trait is leadership, or it's discipline, or it's motivation, or whatever. No, it's not. In life, there are like the only way you can actually do something with life is if you have opportunities. You can be the most disciplined man ever, does 1,000 push-ups every single day, does like 1 hour cold showers every single day, 3 hours meditation, but you'll never get anywhere in life unless you have opportunities. And unfortunately, like, that's kind of the luck factor. You can't really decide when opportunities arrive to you. You can do some things to like increase the probability of those opportunities, like by being in the right place at the right time. If you go out more, talk to more people, do more things, more side quests, you might get more opportunities to do stuff. And if you're more like sociable and stuff, but just if you just sit at home and be disciplined by yourself, you won't get any opportunities. The one trait you do need to be like successful and live the life that you want to live, whatever that may be, is actually taking risks. Because you and me, unless if you're literally like a guy who's stuck at home sitting in his basement right now and who doesn't do anything except that, we probably do get opportunities in our like daily life. Like every couple of days or something, someone will ask you to go do something or whatever. Or your parents will ask you if you're interested in signing up for some random competition or some like school project or whatever. And so all of these things are all opportunities. And my personal philosophy, that sounded so nerdy, what the fuck? My personal philosophy is that you should jump at every single opportunity, say yes, take every single risk you can. Because what's the point of life if you don't take risks? What's the point of life if you're secure, if your moon looks beautiful, by the way. I'm not sure you can see that. It looks so small over there, but it looks really beautiful. Yeah, it's a full moon today. I feel like a werewolf. What the fuck? Alright. Take every single risk, every single opportunity you can get, because you don't know when you're gonna get your next one. And so by taking these risks, these opportunities, you have a much higher chance of actually doing something with your life. Like, I'm trying to think of like examples like of risks and opportunities I've taken. But really, it's literally just everything. Every time someone asks you to do something, say yes. Every time someone asks for help, say yes. I've got an example. I was in church 2 weeks ago, and a guy from church who I'm friends with, who's like older than me, I think he's already an adult, he's like 20 something or whatever, asked me if I wanted to read some like prayer at a certain time, and I had literally no idea what he'd asked me, but I said yes, sure. So I had just like made myself sign up to something. I had no idea like what that thing was, but it was in church, so it couldn't have been that bad. And it wasn't. It was literally just I had a certain time I had to stand up, go up onto the altar, and read from some like paper for like some like universal prayer or something. And I enjoyed it. I had literally no idea what to expect. He literally just said, okay, I sent you a PDF, but if you go up there and there's an open page on the little like lectern thing, then just read that. But if there's nothing, take out your phone and read the thing I sent you. I'm okay, sure. And so I went up there, had no idea what I was supposed to read. Luckily, one of the like acolytes, or whatever. If you don't know what that means, it's like one of the people, like little like kids who's supposed to help the priest set up the mass. Oh, they don't have to be kids, but in the like my sister's actually an acolyte, which is pretty cool. She like pointed out what I was supposed to read, and so I read it, and it was great, and I felt great, and that was actually interesting because I had actually like thought about this before, where I wanted to read at least once in mass this like in the next month, because I wanted to get like closer to my like church community. And so I think this may have actually been God giving me the opportunity to complete the thing I wanted to do. And so, as you can see, like, it didn't take much, but it was an opportunity, and I took the risk. I did it. I could have embarrassed myself. I could have gone up there, and there's literally nothing, and I would spend like 10 seconds sweatily, like, searching for the PDF on my phone so that I could read something and not look like an absolute monkey. But I didn't. It went perfectly fine, and that's usually what happens when you take risks. Sure, I crashed my bike 2 years ago and like scratched off like a whole section of my calf. against the low wall and like hit my back and got a big cut on my ass, and because I took a stupid risk. But pretty much, now that I think about it, every single other risk I've taken since then kind of paid off. I don't mean take stupid risks like inject yourself with heroin and like smoke or whatever. By risks, I mean like opportunities, things that, you know, you don't lose anything from and you might actually gain something from. So yeah, I hope this helps. Just remember that life is not worth living without the unstable luck factor of opportunities. If you live in an absolute routine, your life's gonna be boring. And like, no offense, like people probably aren't gonna want to spend much time with you because you have nothing to offer. You have like no value really. You just kind of sit around and do nothing. So yeah, I hope this resonated with you. I hope you learned a thing or two. And as always, make memories, not dreams.